Yes, it's back, it's Balding Go Events, and I'm back with another video, literally just going to cover what there is, my idea of how I would tackle this, and hopefully it'll give you some ideas. But let's get cracking into it. It's the Balding Go Events, dropped again here on the 1st of September 2025. So how do we gain access to it? Let's start with that big one. There's two ways into this. The first one is over there by the claim button, which you can see has got the 26 on it. It's actually next to it, which says engage. You press that button, that will get you into the Balding Go events. But if you also click on the events tab and look across the top, Balding Go events is actually there right on the far side. You can click on that. It's going to bring this up, and all you need to do is press the view, and it brings you into your screen. So this is it. As you can see, Balding Go, what is it? It's a 5-day event. Well, actually 7-day event, but there's 5 days worth of events. You've got 3 tabs on every single day, and they're going to range from, as you can see here, from just basically logging into the game to mining something, to blowing something up, and to doing various other tasks as well, which may involve like spending materials. So we're going to cover what we've got here and what you can actually achieve, which is the points along the top one. I'll put up on the screen the total number of points. I haven't added them up. I can't remember the totals, but I will put it on in editing for you, the total number of points that you can achieve. Now, this, like I say, is a 7-day event, and watch out for FOMO. Yes, because there are going to be events in here that you're going to want to complete, but if you are a free-to-play player, you might not be able to complete them, and I'll tell you why in just a moment. But if we have a look here, so here we've got the daily login. Then obviously for mining, it's asking me to go mine some materials as well. So as you can see, some gas I've already mined. I've actually mined all 3 of these today, but obviously it's not, well, the crystal and the gas has at least registered. The ore, that was a lot earlier in the day before this thing kicked off, so unfortunately that's not going to be there. And then there's obviously going to be some Trillium A and D. I'd literally just done the D today at 20 million. Yeah, now I've got to go do another 20 million, but that's fine, because that just gives me another 40 days of refining to do, so I don't need to worry about doing it after this event for at least 2 months, 2.5 months really. But hey ho. And then obviously you've got hostiles as well. So as you can see, I've already made a start. And here's the big ones here at the bottom, which is the Elorian assimilated ships, which is what you would kill with your Revenant. And obviously the Augment Exile hostiles, which was released a few months ago. Now doing these grinds is not too much of a problem, because if you haven't got the Reliance, you'll probably be already doing these kind of grinds. But if you have got the Reliance, that's going to be brilliant for doing your Augment, because it's only 300. Well, literally, put your Reliance out for 5 hours. That is it, just 5 hours with the Reliance in the lowest system. Just put it in the lowest system. Jobs are good, and leave it to it. But the one thing is as well, you can actually do some synergy with a lot of these as well, which is also going to be very advantageous. Now I've got to remember where they are. Day 3 away teams abilities. So we'll have a look at abilities. So it's like here you got fleet commander abilities as well, being able to use that so many times. Now there is one ability that I presume you could do. So like if I just did that, yes, I've just wasted it, but so what? I don't particularly care. It's saying I've done it. Now all I've got to do is wait 8 hours, smash it again. Jobs are good un, not a problem. But as well, there's away teams as well you can do. So it's like ego completing all the different away teams, and then I've got to do 3 priority ones. That one's going to be a little bit tricky for me personally, because I don't keep a lot of the planetary charts to start them. I have to do a lot of work on that one, but it's doable. It is still doable for me, but if I don't get it completed, you know what? So what? If I don't get it completed, so bloody what? I'm missing 80 points. Wow. Yes, okay, it's going to mean some reduced in rewards, but so what? It's FOMO. I don't want to do FOMO. I don't want to be, oh no, I've got to do it. But that's it. We can get onto that a little bit later on as well. Here it is. Here's another one. Q's Trials. More particularly, defeat hostiles with the CT equipped Or the bottom one, which is the worst one of the two, defeat 500 hostiles with the epic CT. Now, I can tell you, it doesn't matter what CT you have equipped. I've got Q Cannon attached to my Talios, and it's augment hunting. Yeah, so there's going to be at least 300 there. My NX-01 has also got the other one, which is in killing Zindi. Guess what? Send that one out on the actual event day where it is go out and kill Zindi to complete an event. So what day is that? That's like a Wednesday, isn't it? So I think it matches with Cerritos Wednesday. So kill Zindi on the Wednesday. I'm still going to be in the 7-day timer. And the one thing is you do not need to worry as well. Now, there is another one as well where you can literally start all these events today. Day 1. Because if we actually go into territories, this is day 5. I've already mined all my isogen. That's it. I don't need to worry about this one. This one's done. But it will unlock in 3 days and 20 hours. So basically 4 days time it's going to unlock. But I don't need to worry about doing that then, because I've already done it. So you can complete these tasks ahead of time. You don't need to wait for them to unlock. You can go ahead and do them. So as you can notice from some of them have already started. Now, the problem we obviously have with day 1 is when you log in, yeah, it's going to take a little bit of time for that to click over that you've actually logged in on the day. Thanks, GoPlay. Just, you know, we could do with that clicking on as soon as we log in, yeah? Or if we've actually, I mean, I just loaded up the game to record this video. Still not clicked over. But then again, it's got mining. These have not even clicked over yet. So sometimes they will click over quite easily, but on day 1, it could take a little bit of time for it to click over. Faction hunting again as well. We've got silent hunting. There are a lot of things to do. Also, helping your alliance. This one is nice and easy. That 250, that's not a problem. You need to do 50 a day just to do your normal dailies. Guess what? 5 days, that's done. Not a problem. Some of these are so passive, they're not a problem. Now, let's get onto some ones that you may struggle with. And I know for a fact that I'm going to struggle with this one. And this is it. It's the polygons. I accidentally started a polygon today, wasted my only 100 directives. But the problem is I had to cancel that one because I was on max fortification and I was meant to be doing the solo type 3s. Yeah. I would be if I'd waited, I'd been wasting my time on my fortifications. So I had to waste that polygon. But this can also be a little bit problematic. I'm in alliance with 66 other people. We've all got to get in. And if we all had one each, that's 66 polygons we could actually run. Now, forgetting the idea, the fact that I'm the second most powerful player in my alliance. And the ones that they hit and not the ones that I need higher ones. Could we actually all get in and do 25 polygons? Now, the formation armadas, not a problem. Easy enough, you can get 200 a day in the 7-day timer. That's 14 formation armadas you could potentially join. Well, the Krenim ones anyway, if you are of the ops level needed for the Krenims. So again, formation armadas relatively easy for, well, if we actually run them. If not, it's going to be the polygons that I definitely am not going to achieve, not 25. And it's making sure that you're online as well. There's got to be a lot of communication between you and your alliance when it comes to doing events like this. But it is day 2, so most of your alliance will probably turn around and sit there and go, oh, we don't need to worry about it till tomorrow. Start it today. At the time you're watching this, for future-proofing, I will say something a little bit later which will hopefully future-proof this video. Start it today. If you can do it, if you've got the time to do it today, start it today. But again, it's this little nagging thing of FOMO. If you don't get it done, if you can't do it, don't worry. Yes, you are going to miss out on points. Let's not mention miss out on the the main thing. You are going to miss out on points, but it's not a problem. Here's another one that's going to be relatively easy for you to do. It's rare and epic officer shards. As you can see, collect 100 epic officer shards. That's easy. Ultra recruits, look around for all the various different ones. I mean, if you wanted to collect the epic ones, transporter patterns. Yeah, transporter patterns. You can pull 100 without breaking a sweat. 250 pulls and done. So that's it. Now, let's move on to the points and what rewards are you basically going to be getting for this. So obviously, all these points are going to tally up at the top here. And as you can see, it's got the number of points that you need to acquire for each individual milestone. And each milestone is going to give you these memory tokens. These are what you're going to need to go to the event store to actually look at this. And as you can see, the top one's obviously going to be, that's how many points you actually need. And that's going to give you a decent chunk. Now, it is relatively easy to do. If we jump out here, go into the event store, and here we've got the Boulder Go events. Now, it's basically a Dabo style mini thing, but it just doesn't have the territory side and the away teams. If I remember correctly, that's also part of Dabo. All it is gas, materials, and officers. Now, here's the part to future-proof this video. Officers are subject to change. So what you see here may not be what you see several runs down the line. If I remember correctly, this is the third run of this. I might be wrong. Drop it in the comment section down below if you know how many we've had. I think it's the third one. Now, there is a remaining on it as well, 75. So that's literally as many as you can pull. And what you're going to basically be getting in here is you're basically going to be getting your resources, your materials for this particular one. So this is gas and dilithium. And it's also going to give me 4 officers towards towards the pull. So I've got here Mira Picard, Mira Kira, who I've still yet to unlock. So that 25 would be nice. Mira Data, Mira Troy, and then also you got some Latinum. Now, the last time we did this, I managed to pull several million Latinum based on this. And I wasn't in G6 at the time. I'm G6 now, hence the reason why I'm receiving Sigma materials in here. And am I also receiving G6 materials? Yeah, because I've also gone up 63 within the last couple of days. A new video coming out for that one soon. I'm now also getting the rare materials as well, which is going to help towards building up towards my first G6 uncommon ship. Yes, that's going to be included in that video. Well, not the ship launching, but the idea around why I particularly need it. Obviously in here, you've got the Enterprise E crew. So all you got here is Data, Troy, Riker, and Picard. And again, Latinum materials are pretty much exactly the same. As you can see, the rares for G6 are 21 parts. It doesn't seem like an awful lot, but it is still classed as early G6 for me. Here we've got the Symbiosis crew. So we've got Datash Tolava, which is your Armada loot officer for the captain's seat. Then you got Marishta, yeah, okay, redhead lady, which you would probably predominantly use below deck for Armadas and entities as well. Then you got Tolly, then you got Doc Brown as well. So, but the Latinum again is pretty much the same. It is all under RNG, so let's have a quick look at the RNG. Guaranteed pull of the materials and resources, so you are guaranteed them regardless. But when it comes to the officers, you've only got a 6% chance of an epic officer and a 14% chance of a rare, or an 80% chance of Latinum. Yes, it's one of those three. So you're pretty much going to be guaranteed to get Latinum, but on the odd chance, you will get an officer as well. So, yeah. Nice and simple, nice and easy. And as you can see, I've already got 440. I believe that's carried over from the last one, actually, because I've not actually... I've not claimed any points yet, so not bad. By the looks of it, they carry over. Nice. Well, is that going to continue? I really don't know, because I was not expecting that one myself. But there it is. It's there. Now, obviously, there's no events in here when you do this, so it's literally just logging in here every day, just see what you've got to do. And is it something you're going to be able to do pretty quickly? So it's like here for me, mining, again, going over this, mining materials, not a problem. I could do this tomorrow. I could start on the raw Trellium A. That's going to take me a few runs to do. Trellium D, I know for a fact it's going to take me a few runs to do. But yeah, and then the hostiles, again, I've already started with the augment. So it is simple to do. There is a lot. Let's not mention for skating around the park on this one. There is a lot to do. But is it worth it? Well, that's your decision. I do think it's worth it for the amount of Latinum that I can get and some resources and materials, because where I use the Latinum predominantly is going to be in the research, speeding that up when I've run out of speed ups. But then again, I need the cosmic particles for that, and I need the territory capture particles, or the chronoton particle, that's the one it is. So yeah, there's a few things to do. But anyway, that is the Boldly Go event. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Is this got any value for you? Because like I say, there is some value to this. There is some value. But again, when it comes to FOMO, right, when it comes to actually doing this, let's just put FOMO to one side. Don't worry if you don't get it done. Don't worry if you can't do it. Don't worry. And if there's one thing we've learned over the last couple of months with Transigen Spatial at the Flashpoint, if you can't do it, forget it. Just forget it. Hi, Rev. He's dropped a video as well, I'm guessing. But anyway, so there it is. Thank you for joining me. I'm Admiral Pegasus. Stay safe, live long, prosper, and I shall catch you on the next video. Until then, goodbye.